Hello friends, welcome to Advanced WordPress video tutorial by Perfect Web Solution. My name is Imran Qasim and in today's video tutorial we are going to learn about debugging in WordPress. So if you are a WordPress designer or if you are a WordPress developer, you should know the tools used in WordPress to debug your code or any other person's code. For WordPress designer, if you are a WordPress designer and you are designing a website in WordPress using third-party themes and plugins, so you should know that that particular theme or that particular plugin or even that particular snippet you're using inside your WordPress is or having a proper coding structure plus having the proper coding function, and it does not have any error, warning, any notice or any deprecated WordPress function. What do I mean by deprecated WordPress function? If you are using current version, which is currently I think 4.8, so there are many coding standards which are not followed inside WordPress. So those codes or those functions or those methods are deprecated in current version. So if you download any theme or any plugin, you should know when does this WordPress theme or plugin is created or launched or updated. So knowing this will help you to understand that whether this particular snippet, particular function, particular theme or plugin is fully compatible with your current version of WordPress. Debugging in WordPress is very easy. Anyone can do it, even if you are a coder or if you are a designer. You just need to enable some tools inside WordPress. But keep in mind, some of them you can enable on your public release of your WordPress site. Means if your site is live, then some of them you can use there, but some of them you shouldn't use them on the live server or on a public server, because it will create a problem for your viewers. So you don't want to create problem for your viewer, but at the same time you want to solve those problems in your website which is created using WordPress. So let's get started. So debugging in WordPress, debugging a PHP code is a part of any project or project plan as written here, but WordPress comes with appropriate debugging system designed to simplify the procedure. Also, it will standardize code across your WordPress installation, plugins and themes. Here in this particular slide, I will show you various debugging equipment used in WordPress and the way to be more useful to your coding, in addition to growing the satisfactory and interpretability of your code. So in this debugging tool, the first tool is WP Debug. What this tool will do, it will show you the errors, the warnings, notices, even it will show you the deprecated method functions inside WordPress, which is used in any theme or in any plugin. So this tool by default it is set to false, so it will not show any error or warning or any deprecated information. But sometimes if you do see a white screen, or it is also I call it white screen of death, if you see that screen, you have no way to know that what's going on, what is happening behind the scene, why you are seeing this white screen, how to resolve it, where is the error. So this tool is, or this I must say function, or this constant is an appropriate for you. If you enable this in your WordPress installation, make sure this WP debug is only enabled inside your dev version of your WordPress, not in the live server. Otherwise you will get lots of users problem. Not you, maybe your users will get notices, and this will help some hackers to attack your site as well. So make sure WP debug is enabled only on dev version or on that side which is showing under construction. There are under construction plugin as well. There are under construction code as well, where you can put your WordPress site in under construction. So this WP debug, I will show you later how to use it and how to apply it. So you can define it true or false. By default, it is false, so you don't see any warning, any error, any notice or any deprecation of information. The second is WP Debug log. Comparative to WP Debug, this is more secure for the developers because you can use this code on your live server as well. It will not show the error, but it will create a log file in your WordPress root installation with the name of debug.log, and you can daily check that file whether are you going to get any error or warning, or if there is any function which got deprecated and is not compatible with your current version of WordPress. So you can, by default, this WP debug log is also false. So you can make it true on your live server, but make sure you regularly check and clear the code and also clean the file as well. Otherwise, this file size will be gradually increase, and it will become a huge file and will eat your resources or disk space on the live server as well. So keep checking on it. If you have enabled WP debug, I will show you later how to enable it as well. So in the next, we have WP debug display. So suppose you have enabled WP debug or WP debug log, but at the same time you don't want to display those errors on the screen, warnings on the screen, deprecated code on the screen. So then you can make this WP debug display to false. By default, this one is true. If you enable WP debug true, it is also become true. So you can make it false as well. So this one is also good tool to hide the code which you are shown on the screen. Next is script debug. Script debug is very handy in your development environment. Normally WordPress use minified versions of your CSS and JavaScript code, but if you enable script debug true, what it will do, it will use the normal version of that. Suppose there is a jQuery plugin which is minified inside WordPress, but if you use script debug, it will use the standard version which is not minified. This is also helpful for you to check Ajax error or any word scripts error, or you can diagnose where is the problem and you can resolve it. So script debug is for CSS and JavaScript error and warning and other things. Next is save queries. You are running many SQL queries behind the scene and you don't know WordPress is running. WordPress is running many queries, or you created a plugin, or you downloaded a plugin, or you're using a plugin which is querying your database. So when you enable this save queries, it will save all those queries in a log file for you, so you can analyze those queries and see that whether this query is returning you proper result or not, or if it does give you some extra resource, or it is taking extra resources or displaying or showing extra information. You can see in that log file as well. So let's end the slides here and let's get to the actual code, and let me show you that on the WordPress how we can enable these codes. So it is very easy. You just need to go your WordPress installation. Like I have local WooStore installation. I will go to WP admin, and I'm sorry, my server is not running. So I'm on the local machine. So let me, now my server is running, and let me close this slides. And also I have loaded the same WordPress, complete WordPress here on my favorite text editor, which is Sublime Text. And then you need to open wp config.php file in your editor, and you put all those codes here. Suppose I have put here WP debug true. So what does that mean? Now debugging is enabled. So if I go to my WP admin, if there is any error warning, it will be shown on the screen. It will take some time to load my admin dashboard because sometimes it does happen. Here you don't see any error. Here on the front end you don't see any error because I am not using too many plugins. My WooCommerce is updated. My themes, all of them are updated. You don't see any updates notification here. So everything is updated. There was a theme which one of my client has given me. I'm sure he's watching this video as well. So he gave me a theme, this theme. Let me show you. I think if I haven't deleted it, yep. I'm sorry, I have deleted that theme. But anyways, let's get a theme from WordPress.org or WordPress.org themes and see if we can find any deprecated old. People mostly search for the latest themes, but here we are going to search for some old themes. Or maybe let me find So let me blog and search a theme. Anyways, I'm sure you will understand that what exactly do I mean. So what you can do, just same like that, define WP debug to true, and at the same time, if I show you, you can just simply put there are 1 2 3 4 5 codes, so you can duplicate this 4 times, so totally there are 5. You can then copy this WP debug log, paste it here, WP debug display, post it here, script debug, paste it here, save queries, and that's it. You have defined everything. So let me go to my site here. Let's see. There is no problem at all. And now we need to find WP debug.log file. So this file will be on your live server as well. If there is any error or warning, and right now there is no error and no warning. So let me create a class here. Okay, let me do this one for you. So I will go to theme editor, and then I will go to its function.php file. So as you may know that classes, like if I define class, my custom class, and then here I will call it my custom. This is just a demo code. It will be a deprecated code. So here in previous version of PHP, you can define a class like this function, my custom class, and here we can do like something echo my custom constructor. So this is a custom constructor. If everything, oh, sorry, I forgot to put here semicolon, otherwise I will be running into a trouble. So I run it and it is saved, and new my custom class is created. And now if I go to, and you see, if I go to dashboard and into my front end, you will see here it is showing yeah, this is Bootstore. This one is Bootstore, and if I can show you, and if I can also do another thing, extends WP widget, WP widgets, enter. So this is warning. You see, This is warning has been shown. So if I disable, comment out this code, control. So you see there is another warning has been gone, and but you can see there is another error is coming. So I can, I think this error now I can only solve by going into my current theme, which is it is there, super fast theme. Let me see it. Okay, so it is my 2017 child theme functions, and this is good. My custom class extend, not extend, it's extends. So I will reload it. And WP widget, I think WP widget it is. Yeah. And now I will initialize it. Add action init, comma, and here we can put the class name, my custom class. And let me show you. No error is shown here. So let's enable debug mode. I will do this and reload the page. I'm sorry, we need to first check this one only, and let me enable this WP Debug true, and here we can do, rather than going here functions.php, let me do it this way. New, my custom class, and now you see there is a black space. It is hiding the error. It is somewhere. Let me see it if I can show you in the front end. View page source. This is the latest theme, so this one has been solved. And if I go to themes, maybe I have it. Yeah, here is the theme. Let me activate this super fast, and you see this error is coming when I am activating the theme. And also this theme is not compatible with WooCommerce. And let me show you what was the problem previously. So if I go to its meta boxes, it's inside core set widgets. It was in the set widgets. Yeah, here I have changed it to construct to solve this problem, but it was like this previously. And it was also, there are others as well, classes. Yeah, this one, it was like this. So this theme is active. And I will activate this one. And now I'm going to activate this theme. Maybe I forgot to save this WP define WP debug true. Yeah, it is perfectly fine. So it was showing error here that this function is deprecated. I am not sure why it is. WP debug log save queries, that's it. So define WP debug true. Yeah, now you see these errors, undefined index. So these are the things which should be covered. And let me show you, if I now disable or make it false here, you won't see these undefined errors anymore. You see, they are gone, but they are there. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. If you make it true, you will see those errors here, but if it is not true or if it's false or not added, it will not show you these errors. So this is what I mean by development. So I will show you another one here. I will do this, and let me comment out this. So debug is false and log is true. So no, it is not showing any error, but still it will create a debug log file. Yeah, here it is. It has created inside WP content folder a debug.log, and you will see all of the errors here which are shown inside. You see, it is showing here that WP meta cap was called incorrectly, job listing is not registered, there are many PHP notices. This you can see here, and you can rectify them as being a developer, or you can hire, if you are not a developer, you are a designer, you can hire another developer to solve these issues, or you can change your theme, you can update your plugins to solve these kinds of problem as well. So now you see debug.log is created because of I have enabled in my WP config file, I have enabled debug log is true, and this one is showing here. So if I enable this, save queries, and let me clear this file, debug.log file, let me clear it, and now reload it, and you will see it is not adding, maybe, sorry, true. And let me show you. So inside, yeah, here they came again, and this is how you can find the errors in your live site without using WP debug. And I must recommend that if you are designing for someone, or if you are designing for yourself, then create two versions of your website. One is a dev version, one is a public version. So whenever you try a plugin, try it before with the dev version, and your dev version must not be publicly available. You should put an under construction version and just, or name it just dev, that is the dev version and it is under construction. And after you checked, and because if it's under construction and you are logged in as admin, you can see your site fully working. What is the meaning of under construction is that if you put your site under construction, it will not be publicly available. No one can see what's going on your website apart from seeing a page which is showing we will be back soon, or any message or something like that. But if you log in with your admin account, you can see your site like you are watching it, or you're seeing it as a public version. So I'm sure this video will be very helpful for you to understand that why these tools are important in your WordPress development or designing career. Even if you are a novice designer, a beginner designer, or a beginner developer, or novice developer, or advanced developer, you should know, you may know already, but you should know that these tools must be enabled inside your dev version only. After checking plugin theme, you can put them on your live, or you can put them for sale as well. If you are developing a plugin for selling purpose, you should consider and remove all methods which are deprecated, or which are remove all of your warnings, notices and errors from your plugin or from your theme, and then launch it for public, and continuously keep an eye on the updates of WordPress, and make desired changes and launch your updates, so that your buyers who bought that plugin or who bought that theme will be satisfied with you, that you are updating it continuously and supporting them and giving them what the best can give with your theme or plugin. So this will grow your plugin and your theme as well. So I'm sure this video is very helpful for you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing it now, and don't forget to like the video and press the bell icon, because that bell icon will help you whenever I upload a new video or new tutorial or new information. You will get the notification. So thank you very much once again. Take care. Allah Hafiz and bye.